right. Part 3, artwork.
Okay, the first letter is none. It's pretty simple. It's just kind of that. Give or take. That's not a great one. I don't have the world's best Hebrew handwriting. The really important part is to make sure that bottom one, that bottom horizontal line is longer than the top one. If only by a little bit. But that is important.
Otherwise you have a cough.
Yeah, that's a different letter. That's if you ever need any trivia, the nun stands for Nes. The whole stands for Nes Gadol Haya Sham. It's Nes Gimel Dalet.
Oh boy.
Daled. Oh my god.
You are tired.
Nes Gadol Haya Nun Gimel Hey Shin. That means a great miracle happened there. So that's a nun. Next is Gimel. So Nes Gadol G. This one's a little interesting. It's kind of an upside down, oh, this is a great Sharpie. It's kind of an upside down L with a line coming out of it like that. That's a Gimel, and that's Gadol. Next is Haya, which is the Hey. This is another kind of upside down L.
You had one grandma almost hug you and adopt you.
Yeah, and this has a disconnected vertical line like that. And finally is Sha, which is Shin. It's how do I imagine you drawing a bucket? There's a line coming down, and it's important to note that there's two different letters. There's Shin and there's Sin. They both look exactly like this, except one has a dot over the right and one has a dot over the left. And the way I remember it is the sin is like wrong, so it's not right. So the sin, the dot is over on the left, but what you want to draw is the dot over the right side of it. Just like that. And that's the Hebrew letter shin. So nun, gimel, hey, shin, nes, gadol, haya, sham.
All together now.
A great miracle
happened.
It's actually
there.
Miracle great happened there.
Oh, you got that. And if you were in Israel?
Then the shin is a pei, because it's Nes Gadol Haya Po, which means a great miracle happened here, because that's where the great miracle happened, except it was actually like, I guess it was in Israel, but it was like Syria, Greek. It was weird.
The Syrian Greek army conquered. Yeah, never
Yeah.
mind.
Whole thing.
That's a whole extra lesson.
Yeah. But yeah, if you can do the letters, it's serious brownie points. It's extra cool if anyone ever quizzes you on like what they know or like which one to each gets in the dreidel game. The nun means you get nothing. The gimel means you win. You get everything. The hey means you get half of it. And the shin is the shove. You have to put 2 in or 3 in or depending on the rules of how you're playing. I love the dreidel game.
Oh yeah, we're gonna play that next week.
And it's a longer design to make, especially if you're not used to the letters. Even that can be the hardest part. I have an advantage with that one just because I grew up with it. But I've found maybe I'll make 3 a season. Like I mean,
Except for when you were the Lubavitch.
That's an exception. That the Lubavitch, that's a skewed database. But I mean, I only typically like at a random Christmas parties or tree lightings or things like that 3, 4, 5 a season even. However, those are usually the happiest people of like, oh my God, there's something here for Hanukkah. And those are usually the ones that turn into parties just because they're so astounded that not only is there a Hanukkah option, but it has the letters, which make it. The letters make it from a regular top into a dreidel. It's special for Hanukkah. So, yeah. It's a fun one.
Yeah.
I like it too. I'll take another look at it. I'll streamline it because it's just one. I make it so rarely, unfortunately, that I just find myself making it a different way every single time. But really, it's just a square pyramid with this coming out this front. And as long as you keep your sizing consistent, it's all's good.
All right, awesome.
Yay.